down under here, I've got a new heater channel, and I've got a second one over there, which of course will go on the other side. Just going to replace this here. Normally we'll go across here, that's what keeps the car structurally straight. This thing is just falling apart. And that's one of the primary reasons why, is that's not holding it together. The only thing that's holding it together is the roof, which is cracking and falling apart. So it's in some pretty sorry shape. I've also got some A-pillar bottoms. That's what these are right here. As you see, the bottom of the whole A-pillar is rotted out. This is what's left of the heater channel. These are the early heater channels too. You see from the heater vent that's on there. Now the 50s ones had the heater channel output for the vent way up further up front. In fact, you can see it over there. So I'll be doing probably a little modification if I feel like making it as original as possible. But yeah, the vent's a little further back on these heater channels, but this is the earlier style heater channel vent. So of course, once I've got the heater channel in, I replace the A-pillar bottom, and get the doors solid back up there. And it looks like it's bigger, but the fact is this actually butts up against this corner in here, so this thing should fit in there snugly. It may fit a little goofy. I wouldn't be too surprised, because of course this is a early model Beetle. And Boomer, what the hell's your problem? Why do you keep biting me, huh? You butthead, go away, go away. This is an earlier model Beetle, and I think those are made for some other year and up. In fact, what's it say on it? It doesn't say. Front door, pillar, left. Doesn't have a year on there. But I'll look it up just because. But I got a set of those to fix another car. I figure they're going to go on here instead. So we'll get that fixed. We'll get this body nice and solid again. And once it's rigid, and of course once the door's closed straight, that's going to be the real trick. Why do you keep biting me? Get out of here, you. Boomer's been a real nut job. He's been bothering me while I work. Skeeter's a good girl. She don't bother nobody at all. Right, Skeeter? You be a good girl? He likes to come over and just bite me. He's a boy. He's 4 months old and he is trouble. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'll get you. So anyway, those are the door bottoms. Those are the heater channels. And we'll get this thing slowly but surely put back together. Once I get that in there, I'll start doing some more of the bottoms here. I think I've got a set of panels for that somewhere also. Those are the same for all years, and if they're not the same, they're pretty damn close, so I should be okay with that. I don't want to unbolt the body from the pan, because that bolt there and the one on the other side and the two bolts up on front on the axle beam up here is really what's holding this chassis, or what's holding the body together. It's stopping the body from folding up like a taco. Otherwise this body would close this way. It'll just collapse, or it'll spread open. I mean, that could happen too. But right now that I still have the doors on it, I should be able to square everything up, and I should be able to, ooh, it's like it's getting worse. I should be able to, whatever necessary to, I might have to put a jack under there a little bit and spread it. The gap looks a little wide on the top too, and the gap is too small on the bottom. So it's definitely going to need some finagling until finally I get that fitted properly. And then I gotta decide what I'm gonna do with these doors. These doors are pretty sorry. I'm probably gonna wind up replacing them. I don't think I can fix them unless I manage to find some doors that have the tops all messed up. And I can find a door skin or a door bottom. I need the inside too. Cut the bottom off, probably about the first, 4 or 5 inches or so. Cut it all the way across. Of course, taking a measurement first to make sure I get the right length on the door. Squaring it up, and then welding it all back together. I think I can fix those too. That's if I don't find another set. The 1950s doors are a little unique, a little bit. Mainly because of the door handle. The door handle is actually a big lever, and it only has one hole, whereas the other Beetle ones are usually a thumb button or a trigger, and it has 2 holes. These are just the 1-hole style. So they are a little bit different for what that's worth. I don't know what's different on the inside. I'd venture to say something, but I don't have education in that territory. Steering wheel, I'll probably pull it apart and restore it. It looks pretty sorry. It had leather wrapped around it. It's dirty, it's cracked, but most of these cracks can be filed out, filled with epoxy, and sanded back down. It's a couple-day project, but I'll have a nice, beautiful, like new steering wheel again. So that'll be kind of cool. But this thing's in some pretty bad shape. Pretty bad shape, but I'm gonna bring it back to life. I can do it.